Hello, welcome back. So, this episode is going to be about fixing some odd ends. Just taking some of the stuff I've been meaning to fix, and we're just going to straighten everything so we can move on and build level 2. So, the first thing I want to change is going to be this. It's going to be something simple. Uh let's leave the character there. That is fine. I'm going to click preview, and at the beginning of the scene, the the camera like pans to our character like that, and that doesn't look very good, right? We want when the game starts the camera to be on the character, right? So to do that, we're gonna go on our game code and health player. We're gonna close this for now, and at the start of the scene, let's take one of these at the beginning of the scene. Let's delete that. Let's add the action. And let's add the action center camera. Center camera. Camera. There we go. Center the camera on an object. That's the one we want. And the object is going to be player. And nothing else matters. It is base layer. This is fine. Camera number by default is 0. We can put this 0, or you can not put anything. I think it works just the same. Press OK. So now at the start of the scene, or at the beginning of the scene, it's just going to, yep, there you go. It just puts it on our character, and then it lets the smooth camera do the rest. And if we change to this one, it's going to do the same thing. It starts on our character. The other thing is going to be controls. I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. You know what happened there? So we're under the portal, and I'm going to press jump. And it's going to do the same thing as with the dash. So the moment we get on the other side, we're going to be allowed to jump again, and it's going to jump again. So check this out. So that happens, which is kind of cool. Like we just portaled in, but it's unintended, and it's going to conflict with other stuff. So we can do that ourselves later with events, but for now, let's try and fix that. Oh man, the way we're going to fix that is like this. We're going to go on our character, behaviors, default controls, which is the left, right, and then the space to jump. We're going to take this off. So we don't want to use the default controls. We're going to hit apply. And now our character no longer works. So I'm pressing buttons, nothing's happening. So to make it work, we're going to go on our game code. And you might be thinking, okay, I won't change that. You change it, I won't change it because it's fine like this, it works. But later on, we're going to do some juicing, like doing effects and sounds and all that stuff. And this is going to start conflicting with it. Sorry, I was fixing my mic as per usual. This is going to start conflicting with it, so it might as well just change it here. So let's go to player. Didn't we have something called player controls? We do have player controls. So it has the left key and the right key. We're gonna shift A, put it up there. These two can be together because they're the left and the right. I'm just putting it there because, just because. Key pressed. So when we press, when we do a key press of space, there we go. We're gonna simulate the jump key. So simulate. Oh my god, why is it so hard? Simulate. Simulate control. Not top down. Uh, platformer. There you go. It makes it easier. Simulate control, movement, platform, behavior. There you go. There we go. And the object is going to be player. And the key to simulate is going to be the jump key. Press OK. So now when we press space, our character is going to jump. And these ones has the left key pressed or simulated. Okay, so these ones are, they're not the same. They seem like the same. They seem like, oh, when you have the left key pressed. But what this is referring to isn't the actual keyboard. It's the left key that is bound to the default control of the platformer. I know, mind blown. It's confusing. But basically, it's the left control. It's not the left key per se, it's the left control and the right control. So to make the actual keys, we need to make one just like this. So we're going to copy paste this. We're going to click on that. And now we're going to put left. And simulate pressing the left. So see, this is what this is referring to. I know it's a bit confusing, but it's fine. Just keep doing it, and you'll eventually, this stuff is going to start making sense in your head. Nothing ever makes sense the first time you do it. Left, and let's do right. I mean, that doesn't apply to everything in life, but you get what I mean, right? If something doesn't make sense, the more you do it, the more it makes sense in your head. There you go. So now if you press the left key, it simulates the left key on the platformer. If you press the right, it simulates the right key on the platformer. And if you press space, it simulates the space key or the jump key on the platformer. There you go. So now it works again. And it still has the same issue. And we can double jump and all that stuff. So now to fix this is we're going to do the same thing we did for the dash. Let's go to global variables. But I'm going to give myself more work, but we're going to fix this because this is too long. Are we? Am I going to fix this? What the heck? Let's go. Let's do it. Right, so we're going to create a variable. And we're going to use a structure. And it's going to be button pressed. Like that. And we're going to go here where it says string. And we're going to go all the way to the bottom and click structure. Now, structures have their own way of working. There's other stuff you can do with this, but one of the things I like to do with the structure is just treat it like a folder, right? And it's going to be easier to organize your variables. So what do I mean by using it as a folder? So on the structure variable called button press, we have another plus sign here on the side. We're going to click it. And we're going to create a variable inside of this variable. And I'm going to call this one pause. And I'm going to say that it's a boolean and it's false. And now I'm going to create another one. And I'm going to call this one dash. And I'm going to make it a boolean. and it starts at false. Then we're going to create another one. I'm going to call this one jump. And these ones get sorted by name. So I'm going to call this one Boolean. So if you want to sort this yourself, just put a number at the start, like 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, whatever, and it's going to sort it that way. Instead of doing like dash, jump, pause, you can actually do, if you're using a controller, like you could do button pressed A, button pressed B, button pressed Y, whatever. Right? You get the idea. So Boolean, 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 false, false, false. Okay. And now I'm going to delete these. Well, not the current health. The pause button pressed, whatever. Actually, I'm not. Not yet. I'm going to change them first, and then I'm going to come back and delete it. So I'm going to press apply. And also, check this out. With the structure, you can go like this. So it's like the folder on the objects. You can minimize it. Right. So let's press apply. And now we're going to go space keys pressed. I'm going to add a global variable. I forget. Do I need to put structure? Structure. I don't think structure has a thing. You just need to go for the type of variable you want to input. So for example, if it's a number, you go for the number. Since we're using booleans, let's go for the boolean. Variable. Now, the moment we type in button pressed, now we have these ones. Button pressed dot dash, button pressed dot jump, button pressed dot pause. And that way you can use the name button pressed for everything. So button pressed dot jump. Check the value is false. Okay. And where did it go? It's there. So button pressed dot jump. Now here we're gonna do the boolean, global boolean. Sorry. And the variable is button pressed. There we go. Button pressed dot jump. And if the value is true. Oh, wait. We can't do it like this. Huh. No, we can't do it like this because of variable jumping. Because the longer we have the key pressed, the higher our character jumps. And if we make it like this, the moment we press the button, it's not going to jump again. Huh. Okay, so this is a bit more complicated. It's probably simple. It's just a mind puzzle, right? Even if the solution's really quick, like you still need to give it a little thought. So, because the issue with this is like that. Let me show you. I'm gonna create one, and I'm gonna put it there and there. We're still gonna use these. We just need to find a different way to do it. Sorry. So here's the thing. Let me put myself next to a block. If I just tap the jump, there you go. We barely make a block. If I press and hold, we go higher. See? But if I make it so that when we press the button, we lock the button, then we no longer can jump. I mean, it treats it as if we just give it a light little tap. So you're always going to jump the lowest value of the variable jump. Right. Hmm. So let's make it. Let's try it like this. Let's add a variable and let's check if allowed to jump. Allowed to jump. Can jump. Okay, whatever. Sometimes it's allowed to jump again. Sometimes it's like can jump. What the heck? Okay, if you can jump, player. Okay. So if the player can jump, let's change this to if the player can't jump. Right? If you already jumped, you press the button and you no longer can jump. Uh, I've done this in other games. No, because this is going to do the same thing. Huh. Huh. How do I do this without screwing up the variable jumping? Uh, hmm. Let's try this. So we press the button. Our character is jumping. Then he's falling down. So falling. Oh, so falling is the key. So when the character's falling, so let's change this to is falling. Is falling. So when he's coming down and the player's falling, uh, the player's falling, and the space key is pressed. Do that. So if he's falling and I'm pushing down the key, when he hits the floor, we change it to the button pressed true. And if the button pressed is false, we can allow it to jump again. And if the space button is not being pressed, like that, then we set this to false. Okay. Wait, we still need to collide with the ground. So player is falling. Space button is pressed. He's on the floor. And he's on the floor. Player. I don't think this is going to work. We need to check some other way when he collides with the ground. But let's try it. So if he's falling, he's on the ground, and the space button's pressed. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's try it. Okay, we jump, we hold down the button, and nope. It's still jumping. Uh, how about if he's falling, we make this true. And if he's on the floor and the space button is not being pressed, so we don't even need this. Let's get rid of this one. So if he's falling, we just say that it's being pressed. We did it! Huzzah! Wait, did I bugger up the double jump? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like, oh, it's because it's falling. So the moment he starts falling, we lose the ability to double jump. Okay. So there's always a conundrum. So that works. This works perfectly. But the issue now is with the double jump. Um. Okay, so if he's falling and he's not allowed to jump, is falling. Uh, let's try allowed to jump. Jump. Can jump. Player. It's the action. The action is allowed to jump or allowed to jump again or something like that. Right? If he's falling and he can't jump, um, there we go. Then we put it to the thingy. So now we jump. Okay, cool. It works. There we go. We done go and fixed it. Even with the double jumping. Cool. Okay, so now it only works. So if you have the space button held down, now it no longer jumps. Okay, that is the fix number 2 done. Right. So we did the jumping thing. Now it no longer auto jumps. Uh, is this order okay? You know what? I'm gonna make a marker like that. So this one's like left and right, and this is just jumping. This is fine the way it is. It works. It works. Don't break it. So that's how we ended up. Okay, I wanted to fix some more stuff. All right, let's not make this video an hour long. Next thing I want to say fix is going to be the moving platforms. So the moving platforms are doing my nut in because for the sake of making things quicker, I've made them move back and forward using the go down, the go right and go left. Right? So I'm going to make these ones. I'm going to duplicate the go left. Go left platform and duplicate go right platform. Dig it flat form. There you go. I know how to spell. Wait, did I duplicate? I'm such an idiot. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't even realize. I was just doing it. Such an idiot. Go right. God dang it. Duplicate. Go right. Go right. Platform. Sorry, my brain isn't working right now. It's checked out for vacation. Uh, okay. Go right platform. Go left platform. So now we need to change the platforms. This should be easy, right? I think it's like 2 lines or something. It's such a good song. I've had that song stuck in my head for ages. I've tried singing other songs. Where is it? Moving platforms. Where is it? Is it down here? Bounce, bounce, moving platforms. I've tried singing other songs and it's impossible. It just does not go away. The variable brain of lift. I forgot we call it lift. um, where is it? Oh, if it's in collision with go up, with go down, and oh, it's these ones. There we go. Go left, platform. Go right, platform. There we go. Now it won't conflict with the enemies going back and forward anymore. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. And lastly, I'm not sure if I should make it into its own episode, but I don't know. Why not? This is already long enough. It is fine. Let us make a portal. Do I want to make a portal on this one? Yeah, why not? It'll be easy. It'll be easy, he said. All right. Let's do exactly what we did for the platforms. Grab the paint bucket. Okay, first of all, 16 by 16. I forget that this was very big. 16, 16. Uh, grab the paint bucket. Grab blue. Let's grab a nice shade of blue. This is fine. It's a good base. It's a good base. Now we grab that. And we get a brighter color. And that is not bright enough. Needs to have a bigger contrast, I think. Or we can do. Usually, I like doing this with 3 colors because it makes it easier. But I don't know. Let's try. Maybe you can do it one more. Adding one more color is gonna add so much trouble, so much more work. I mean, but I'm an idiot. Never said that I wasn't. Okay, now I'm gonna use the 1, 2, 3, and 4 to change between them. So we have the gradient, you have the dark, and so on. So now we have dark again. So the next one is gonna be the lighter one again. Then the next one. And then lastly, it's gonna be the brightest one. There you go. This is gonna look cool as all. So now we're gonna duplicate this, and we go again, right? So let's grab the lightest color. There you go. Then it's the darkest color. And again, I'm using the 1, 2, 3, and 4 to select my colors. And then it's the second color, like that. Then the third color, like that. Wait, I'm tripping. It's this one, like that. And now it's the brightest one. This is not the brightest one. There you go. This is the brightest one. And now back to the darkest one. And again, I know. This stuff takes effort. It doesn't even take effort. Come on. It doesn't take that long, that much effort. It just takes a little time. But in today's standards, people are like, just give me now. No, 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 no. And copy again. Duplicate that one. And now we're going to start over. And here we're going to use, so it was the brightest one. So now we need to go in reverse, right? It was the brightest one. So now we need to use the second brightest one. Oh god, I can't tell where the line ends. There you go, it's there. For the next one, now it's going to be the brightest one. Right, because we're doing the gradient. Still, there you go, brightest one. And now it's going to be the darkest one, like that. And it's going to look like a cool portal. So now it's the second one. Yeah, I tried singing other songs to get the Shovel Knight theme out of my head, and it did not go well. Is it like this? And now this. Okay. So we just need to do one more. And I mean, this already works, but it's skipping one. It's not complete. So let's go again backwards. So it was the brightest, then it was this, and now it's the second darkest. It also doesn't help that like there isn't really a bunch of like cool songs out there. I know someone's like, "What are you on about? There's so many cool like chiptune songs out there." I don't know. There really isn't that many. I think most of them like come from Mega Man or something. So it was no, it's this one. Right, it was the brightest one. Oh god, I hope I'm not messing up the colors. Because then you just have to do them all over again. And like that. And like this. And then it's the darkest one. Yeah, look at that. Now it's a perfect teleport thing. Let's make it 96 by 96. 9696. Press save. And there you go. It's 4 frames. And you make the coolest stuff with 4 frames. And just a simple. Just a simple shape. Right? This wasn't anything overly complicated, man. It is just grabbing the thing that makes a square and you just push it back and forward. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the animation on loop. And click loop. Press apply. I didn't even check if it was fast enough or whatever. This is good. This looks good. So now we get here. We see that thing. What is that? And we jump on it and whoo. Right? All right. So next episode, we're going to start working on level 2. This is fine for now. I'm not too happy with this color. It's not that I have anything against purple, but we can do better. Or maybe it's the bullets. They need some juice to it. But so far, we have a lot of things fixed, like this stuff, right? The centering the camera, the jumping, only jumping when we tell it to. Now the dash is the same thing. We only dash when we want to dash. And we have a cool portal to finish our level, right? So I'll catch you guys on the next episode for some more cool stuff. And I mean, look at that. It looks so cool. 4 frames of a basic square. All right. Catch you guys next episode. Till then, after I find OBS. There we go. Peace out.